Hola, 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 hello, hello, hello. Doing construction work today. Putting in some shelving and some beams. Well, I'm doing it for a reason so they can put the little computer up there where this thing's sliding around again, where they're going to be monitoring everything. And as I mentioned the other day, the cameras are installed. They're going to do more improvements with different kinds of camera systems. One of the most costly ones, the real good ones. So see the Hutchison effect again, and broadcast live and all around the world. And we're getting ready for another film crew coming in, all that stuff. So it's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. I think this thing is sliding. I think. So I got getting another shipment in, a couple of shipments. One is magnetic amplifiers and magnetic resonators. I found some. So they're down south a little bit. Let me just move this. Hopefully the hurricane isn't going to destroy everything, but oh well. That's going to LA, I think. Alright, so questions and answers. I'll have to put a pair of ice grips there. Why not keep it from sliding off all the time? I'm going to try it. Oh, I can try it. Oh, here's a pair right here. I'm going to try it. Damn it, Jim, damn it. Oh, a few questions and answers today, I suppose. What's it gripping it? Plastic. Yeah, it grips it. Yeah, I think that'll work. So, I was sitting by right by a powerful magnetic instrument. Very heavy, about 150 pounds, I think it is, but anyway. I can show you real quick. We're getting ready, we're getting done, we're getting there. Right down here. It fell out. And the other unit is more of a teletype and Morse code decipher unit. So, all vintage good stuff. No plastic solid state junk except for the camera system. Seems to be pretty good, so. Got outside the building covered as well as all the inside. Good thing to have too. And you can take it and broadcast it too. Okay, I wanted to add questions and comments. Okay. You get the, oh, there's no global warming attitude, people who are just simply in denial. It's a psychological disorder. Look it up in psychology today. Denial of 9/11 or denial of global warming or targeted individuals. You'll find a lot of cool information on what these funny people think about, you know. They are argumentative anyway on Facebook. Which is just a fantasy. Only a few people I know in real life there, really good people, but most of it's all, bulk of it is fantasy people, you know, living their life through the internet kind of thing. It's a psychological disorder as well, but anyway, that's the thing. I live my life a little bit through the internet for fun. Especially with marriage proposals. Ooh. I get these video, what is it, on Messenger? You get lots of people on Messenger. Oh, hi, darling, or BBY or something. And so, you know, they'll try and get a video call. I'll click on it, see who they are, and I get these different folks that look like Middle Eastern. Okay, topic number 2. Other things. Well, Jones found, what was it? Jones found thermite dust and nanothermite dust and all this stuff in amongst the world trade rubbish and stuff and junk. What a mess. Should have never happened, but it did. I guess that's the same for Japan too, huh? Or the North American natives too, huh? Should have never happened, really. But anyway, that's something. Somebody posted that. What was it? we'll never forget. And the other comment on the Japanese thing was, we got over it. But anyway, it's all political stuff. You know what I mean. Anyway. So, no. What all you're thinking is spheres, metal spheres, thermite. It's welding dust. You nuts? You know how much welding and grinding they did in those buildings? They're not going to go around with vacuum cleaners and clean it all up for Pete's sake. What a bunch of nutcases. Wow, come on, guys. You're not real. You're not with reality. Come on. That's a common thing. Little round spheres and all that welding dust. And so they do the welding of different materials, and they do the grinding of different materials, and they do the torching of different materials. Wow, I'm talking about dumb, stupid people. The dumbest comment was, there was remote fuses on the 90th floor with art students. Yeah, right. I don't know. It's just people are pretty sick. And unfortunately, they are very sick. They go on shooting sprees, too. It's pretty sad. Makes it bad for people who like to own firearms and use them for target work and collections. So some of these lunatics get guns and go on a shooting spree. It's pretty pathetic. And most of them are on medication, by the way, too. So they're depressive and they don't care. Lots of videos on different kinds of shooting sprees, too. There's school shootings, which are pretty sad and sick. Makes you throw up. Then you got the guy being chased by police, and then he comes out and starts shooting and all this. It's, from what I see anyway on YouTube, and I believe it's true, it's logical that it would be true. Although there's reenactments, but oh well. So back to nano dust or nano thermite. Grinding produces all kinds of funny stuff too. You should check that out. Yeah, you got a bright little spark, and that's a piece of metal getting fried into a little ball. Come on, you ding dong nuts. Other news, I met somebody who's interested in what I'm doing. He owns a around the world store, group of stores into alternative health and other things, and he's going to Egypt and wants to come here and visit sometime. So sounds like a good potential person to get to know, and we exchanged a lot of emails so far, so I'm not going to mention his name. I gave him a load of videos to watch from Discovery Channel and Fox and all those things, and scientists and stuff. They're all over the internet. You got to find them. You got to make sure nothing is showing. Okay, now what was the other? Oh, Paul Hobbit, Inventor 3. Indeed, I'd be happy to get that to you, those crystal wafer things. There's a problem though, like those things are kind of cemented in there, like I used to use water glass to mount all that stuff in there. And when the top part broke off, the tuning unit, it pulled out some wafers. I think it just fell down or something and broke. So that is actually the wafers I used in the other one, and I think it was 2016. It worked pretty good actually in 2016, and then I got tired of it. I don't get any comments anymore. It's just, it worked. I think I sold part of it on eBay. I did, yes, a container. And then I took the wafers. Siren. I did my old trick with the water. Oops, that's outside there. With water glass with a tiny bit of iron oxide dust mixed in with it, put it in to make contact to the cylinder itself. And I asked Fair Radio if they have any more cylinders, and they said no, they've been out of stock for years. He did say he found one little one that was 1 inch in diameter, 1 inch long. I said, no, I'm not interested in that. Anyway, try and work that stuff out. Because I got to keep the cylinder for our Oracle room stuff. But because I put a long wire, as you've seen in the video, on it that goes to an oscilloscope, and it goes to also measurement devices like a selective voltmeter device and a oscilloscope. But I don't see any. Of course, the crystals inside of it interfere with the actual results of what's being done there. So I'll try and work them out somehow. Let's see what other things are there. There was some global warming guy. He was actually a pilot. Who else? I get these comments with somebody crying thing, you know, you get a heart comment, you get a like comment, and you get somebody crying their eyes out on something comment. Oh, John used to be like that. I like the old John. Oh, where's the old John? What happened? I said I deep six the son of a bitch a long time ago. I'm not going to work my life through the same old routine. It's healthy to change. What was it else? Telomere extension. I don't want to die. No, I don't mind dying. I mean, you die and you go nowhere. You just go back into the atoms of the planet. I don't know if you ever come back as an entity or a living thing. I don't know. That's a good question, but it is a good question. Maybe the essence goes somewhere else because they did laboratory testing years ago, decades ago, and somebody dies, they lose weight. What does that tell you? If they lose weight, why? So what leaves the body? There's a lot of frontiers that are very open to exploration, like, well, the UFOs, radio signals from space, which is many of them. UFOs most likely are more advanced than the metallic things they think they got on camera or make up. Because I know there's life forms out there, and they are interesting people or entities or whatever. All I can tell you is I sense them. I might have seen some, but I don't know for sure. The human imagination is quite active, but this is during times when I wasn't expecting anything to appear, and I got witnesses that seen these things. In Woodland School in New Westminster, which is now burned itself down. Check out Woodland School and try and you'll find a lot of information and photographs. Whereas aliens out there would be more into being etherical and kind of invisible but telepathic. As far as using saucers and all that old stuff, I don't think so. No, they're way advanced for that kind of stuff. Maybe a primitive race uses them for something, but not the advanced ones. And there's billions of stars, and there's billions of life forms. Guaranteed, ask any physicist. You want to search out Dr. Rupert Sheldrake, Dr. Robert Chan. They did a lot of studies in parapsychological things and responses to influences on biological units through different experimental things. So I need a bra. Look at that. Little titties. I beat silly, aren't I? So I love doing ridiculous, funny videos. I like being myself. I don't give a flying fuck what you want to comment on. I'm not on anyone or the other. It's your problem, not mine. You're the one that's got to live a life of terror and torture, I suppose. Unless you're an advanced soul. Although advanced souls maybe have problems too, of course. But again, as I said, there's advanced souls in any culture. Every culture. Rich or poor. They're there. You might find that person you're filming sitting on the street sidewalk sleeping, a very advanced soul. You just walk past him and he's doped out on drugs. Maybe you can't handle the brilliance of this life form, or this life down here at this time. From what I observed from ever being quite young, well, I wouldn't want a bloody baby. An ugly human baby? No, no, no. No. I don't want to be a daddy. I don't want all that crap. I don't want a phone. I don't want a credit card. Oh, I got a credit card. I had to get one. I don't want a house. I don't want any of that shit. No, I don't want to live like that. Wow. And I noticed a lot of humans are totally blown out physically, as well as kids and older people. It's like they are fat, stocky, fat-looking thing people. And I'm sure there's only good people. I know there is. I met a lot of good people who are like that. I wonder what the disease is. It's the worldwide. If you look at Russians, they kind of look bloated out. Look at what's his name? Zelensky. He looks puffed out, and cops look puffed out. Kids look puffed out. I haven't seen an explanation yet on that whole thing, except from bits and pieces I get from Wikipedia and books and that, but I don't know what it is. It's like kids who are 20, head shaved and blown out. You don't know how old they are, and you know they're not healthy at all. Just take an example, go back to the 60s, 70s, and look at people then, okay, or 1920s or whatever. It's a different world back then, and not all blown out. Those are my words of wisdom from my point of view. If you want to understand Donald Trump, look up Psychology Today, the psychological profile of Donald Trump. He's got quite a profile. Will he go to jail? I don't know. Most likely. He's in denial. You're gonna die, Trump. You're in denial. Or you're gonna go to jail, Trump. Oh no, that can't happen to the President of the United States, you know. It's funny how he got to be president, for Pete's sake. I don't know. Some of you love the Donald. I don't. Studied dictators. You know, alpha males always make a lot of noise, and the news media covers these alpha males to your ears. I don't give a shit what the hell they are. I don't want to even listen to them. I don't want to listen to Elon Musk. A weird name, too. I don't know who he is. I still don't know who he is. What's the other nut? Microsoft guy. I don't even watch any of that stuff. I don't bother with it. It doesn't interest me. I'm not interested in big mouths that news media like CNN and all those companies carry their mouth across to people's ears. No, every country, I don't want to listen to any of these psychopaths. Psychopaths with ties, briefcases, and suits. They're all the same kind of weird group. All wear ties, suits. And some of their leaders of countries, of course. Putin. Put. He wears his little tie and suit and all that. Of course, I'm thinking what their underwear looks like, and did they go to the bathroom, and how they wipe their ass. Can you picture Donald Trump, a big fat dude with big tits, go to the bathroom and wipe his ass? I think it'd be an awesome video, or Putin, going to the bathroom and taking a wee or wiping his asshole. You can picture me doing the same, but I think it's kind of fun. Although I get EVL coming in looking at me all the time. So he's always following me wherever I go. And he goes in the bathroom and sniffs my panties. You want to sniff my panties? You do. And come around. We'll have some kinky fun, won't we? Oh yeah. Throw everything in the trash. It's sex time. Time for some hot, passionate Klingon sex. Well, I'm kind of like that. How can I prove it? Oh, easy. I spent 2 months. 2 months in my apartment with an nymphomaniac lady who took measurements and did it. And she did. I even made her sex toys and she loved them. Anne Marie Howe from Kimberley, British Columbia. We had 2 months of just... I'm not kidding. It's just before emails. No, this is... it's only met them with 3 emails. Kimberly. Anne Marie Howe. Wow, got pictures too. And then there's Marianne Miller. Dora, Work Hard Dora from Los Angeles. Donna from Texas. And wow, it was many others. Tara Lee, Catherine Rayborn Kahn from Houston, and we just she would always say to me, "How's the little cowboy doing?" And I said, "He's doing fine. He's just waiting around, hanging around, my little cowboy." It's good memories here. And of course, I get prostitutes. They were cheap. Also, there was trans people I met. I was with a trans person, Billy Ross, for what? How many years? 5 years. We had a lot of fun too. I met other people, men, women, trans. Didn't bother me any. Why should it bother me? Because I'm not religious. I'm not programmed to think that way. To me, it's just a normal event in all human condition, but humans like to keep it secret because other humans are programmed to make fun of them. Yes, it's kind of sad because humans are so stupid. Like somebody with a different color skin, they ridicule him. Especially in the USA, it's pretty sick. It's holy fucking insane. Just because somebody was out in the sun longer, like in Africa, and they come to North America and see how petty humans are. That no, they're going to be wiped out, I'm sure. Either a nuclear war or global warming. They'll do it. If they survive, it's going to be quite amazing if they do. Anyway. So you got the Donald and his Gestapo kicking everybody out of the country. What the hell is an illegal alien? It's all bullshit. You know it too. It's just another human being on another piece of the earth that they cordoned off as and call it a country. That's just a tribe of people. Little factions of people. God bless the Queen. Or your vulture bird. God bless America. Wow. Primitive, sickly, stupid stuff. Don't get me wrong, and nothing against Americans. I think they're the most unique people in the world. It's just politicians are mentally ill. Dangerous, psychopathic killers. Destroying everything they can. Anyway, this is my spiel for today. I gotta check the time and make sure I aren't gonna be late. I'm just a little Johnny Cupcake, a little overglorified scrap collector. I'm not related to Tesla. I don't want to be related to Tesla. I don't want to be compared to Tesla, okay? Each individual is unique and different. Don't need to compare me, for Christ's sakes. Don't. Or to Albert Einstein, or to... No. Each person's different. I have nothing to do with it. I just study these guys and don't compare me at all to any of them. Thank you. Just me, a little cupcake. A lost little cupcake in a big planet. That'll do. Just call me Little Johnny Cupcake. Little Johnny Cupcake with long, long legs, all the way up to heaven. Cute as can be. Somebody you want to get to know and have fun with. Check out Hangers Together. Or, never mind. I talked to my coordinator, who is the resource officer, and that is Mr. EVO, I presume. I wonder if this is being recorded. This is not finished yet. Maybe it's being recorded. That'd be funny as hell. And you just hook it up to a transmitter to go wireless into the internet. That'd be cool. Live. John Hutchison live. Little Johnny Cupcake live. And that can be done in two ways. The internet, and there's also television. Because I have television transmitters. Or I don't need well, for visual, yes. For audio, well, that's no problem. Just turn on the radio transmitter and it'll go out thousands of miles. Somebody in some country will hear somebody talking like me right now. After all, I hear them talking, thousands of them. Oh. I think the internet would be cool. As more people gravitate to it, it's easier for them. They don't have to turn knobs. Turning knobs for people is not fun, you know that. So, but it's probably after 5 and I gotta get ready. You're thinking what? I love it. Okay, sure. Are you into whips and chains? You are you? Oh my God! Oh, in private, of course. You'd never admit it on the internet or on radio or anything else, would you? No. Yeah, every human's got their deep, dark fantasies, and they don't want to go there. No, they don't want to go there. They dare not to ever mention it to anybody close to them. I get a lot of people fantasizing about taking me on. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I do it in real life. I don't go through the internet, okay? I make videos for them as well, but I don't do naughty things. Not on that channel. Somewhere else, maybe. Oh, gotta be digging, are you, for Little Johnny Cupcake's naughty videos? I'm sure you are. I already got banned off Facebook one time for having Carla Conniption. Had all kinds of videos there, and I got onto another site, uploaded very daring videos that people love them. So this happy slut cupcake guy's gotta go. And remember, might be in your neighborhood. Make sure your Bodini is clean and well kept and groomed and happy. You know, I do with mine. I mean, I keep it always happy. It's always. I'll just say, getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, something is quite solid and it's hard to, relieve yourself. I wait a while, it goes soft, and go back into dreams and wake up again. Something is very, very stiff, hard. I wonder what that is. It must be that glue system they're using. Stiff and hard. New product from KTEL Industries. So I'm pressing the envelope. It's always fun doing that as well, huh? Oh, no, that's okay. I get a lot of people on Messenger who love these videos, but just these simple ones. And they take pictures and snapshots and send them to me and say, "Oh, I want this." You know what I mean? Jelly bean. They want this and they want that. And I have to comply. I say, "Oh, sure, come around." But they never do. It's always been kind of like somebody far away. I am about looking at up there. Anyway, luckily I can do it. It's just that it's been on the internet, all this stuff. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna get ready, get back to reality here. And don't get me wrong, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I love them for it, and they're very beautiful people. Okay, your opinion is your opinion. Mine is mine. So what? Who gives a? Who cares? Well, Hillary's coming around. The hurricane should be landfall on the weekend, I guess. Probably bits of weird stuff happening up here, but nothing too spectacular yet. Hurricane, or I thought it was called a hurricane back east. It should be not a typhoon on the Pacific. Oh well, I don't know. Journalist privilege. Hurricane sounds more dramatic. Typhoon sounds kind of boring. See what I mean by words? What you visualize when you think of a typhoon or hurricane. Typhoon. Different. That's how politicians work their way into your realm through wording and proper censusing of things to get you to do what they want you to do. And control you. Pretty bad, and these politicians are like rust in a free world. They never give up. They keep eating away all your rights. In time, you have nothing, and they got to rebel. That's what's going to happen here, I think, too. But anyway, I should get going. I know it's late. Your little cupcake's got to go, and I got to go with a smile. It'll look cute, hot for you. New lighting. Oh yeah, come lay me out. Wink, wink, wink. Okay, I gotta shut up. Thank God.